Hello, welcome to Giants Tarot on November 27 with me, Elizabeth, your presenter and friend. Okay, so at Giants Tarot we read things out about each day of the year because there is so much written about each day of the year. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you can take this information and see if any of it helps you in the formation of your whatever, plans, reviews. Away we go. We are in the time of Sagittarius from November 23 to December 21. And the major arcana card for Sagittarius is Temperance. So we're in the time of Sagittarius Temperance. Each major arcana, or each time like this, has 3 10-day periods within it. And we are in the first 10-day period of Temperance. And that first 10-day period is represented by the Eight of Wands. And that first 10-day period is all about devotion and social service and propagandist activity. So let's jump in. The major readings for Temperance and the Eight of Wands are up separately, so you can have a look at those if you like. It's a good idea to be aware that these energies, we're moving in these energies until the 21st of December and the Eight of Wands until the 2nd of December, because it's just a good idea to remember this. The major arcana is something that, you know, we can't, it's like a God force, it's just like a God thing, we can't change it. It's major arcana. Away we go. I'm not reading out the main readings, I'm just giving a couple of ideas for each of these energies. So for Temperance, all becomes wonderful. All can become wonderful throughout this time. And the Temperance says, I am not a fixed fact, but a movement. I've got a reading for Sagittarius 9, November 27. The 9th division is the powerhouse of Sagittarius. You who were born under its influence are suited for life as a leader. As you will be the first to take command, so will you also be the first to attract hostility. You tower above your fellows, not only like a mighty oak, but also like a lightning rod, and so you must expect to get more than your share of a jolt. Because of your superabundant energy, you will sometimes be considered reckless and headstrong. Look into yourself and you will see the better truth. What some people mistake for bullishness is really a sense of mission, a determination to fill your purpose in life. With all your powerful characteristics, there is every reason to expect you will indeed do so. You are ambitious and forceful, cool-headed and determined, outspoken and diligent. Now for the Eight of Wands, with us until the 2nd of December. Just a couple of thoughts. Have a look at the other major reading. It's up there by itself. Create a new existence and work late, hard and long. For Cartomancy, the birth emblem for the 27th of November is the Six of Hearts. Let's deal with the technical aspect of the Six of Hearts. It is a masculine card, it is the Christ principle card, and it is a pathway card. Pretty impressive credentials. Let's try to describe and explain them. To describe the Six of Hearts is to attempt the unravelling of the psychic imprint made upon us all via fairy tales, first loves, dream lovers who have not yet shown up, the poetry of Cupid, the way we felt when we were cared for, safe and forgiven, how it was when the world and we were out of harm's way. The Six of Hearts is a moment, a memory, a mandate. It is the blush of sensitivity, gallantry and honour. It is a place in the heart where karma is and can be paid out. where peace and harmony allow relationships to function with kindness and achieve goals. What sort of place is this? Does such a place exist? Are we dealing with fact or fiction? When the Six of Hearts looks up for understanding and support, the Four of Clubs glows with stability from heaven. The Six of Hearts is therefore bathed in dependability. It has the backbone of the Four of Clubs. Let's expand the technical aspects mentioned earlier. A masculine heart card acts and protects in the ways of love. The Christ principle shelters, supports, sacrifices, and saves. It is the law of love. There is nothing fluffy about the Six of Hearts. We begin to understand perhaps why it is called the pathway card. Each and every relationship love may sketch around us involves responsibility for self and others. And responsibility is action, be it mental, emotional, or spiritual. Now the Six of Hearts learns the nature of its enlightenment and illumination. Now the place where karma does not exist is explained, because the karma has been paid back already. Pathways that have led to pain can be avoided. Compromise is inevitable. Blockages can be removed. Unity, friendships, and treaties from the past, or now living in a longing heart, are possible in the present. That place that seems like a fairy tale, a place in the clouds, where gorgeous times happen all day long in never-ending sunshine, that place, yes, that place does exist in the heart, in the innate part of humans from where happy dreams are born, in the physical part of humans that generates the chemicals of joy when in relaxation, in the historical part of humans that creates brave adventures and change. The Six of Hearts, with its technicalities, poetry, and rock-solid Four of Clubs reinforcement, resonates with duty and purpose, like all sixes do. There's no luck here, just tireless application to be a cornerstone for loved ones and an ingredient towards a better world. In business, the Six of Hearts is motivated. Detail and perfection oriented, it understands that a little short-term negotiation, applied with tenacity, may provide a good result, free passage to something worthwhile, or light fires of hope. The medals earned by karma shine bright on its chest. The moment to help and to save is now. In business, the battle is spiritual. Nothing is a problem. Everything is an opportunity. Sacrifice is demanded, either by your own choice or due to unfortunate episodes. It's too late for regret. The matters being dealt with may be very confidential, but the Bible tells us it is the heart that generates our thoughts, attitudes, desires, character, and motivation. This is the path to tread. Service, the Six of Hearts, and the rest is draft. So numerology, 27. Great number of literary, dramatic, or religious work. So here we have it, folks. As the news is breaking on the 27th of November, we've got the literary, dramatic, and religious work news breaking for you. A natural leader, being forceful, quietly determined, and versatile. Leans towards esoteric teachings because it's psychic and mediumistic. Doesn't like to account for own conduct. Work best in an individual capacity. Like all nines, cannot lead a totally personal life. very affectionate and emotional, and somewhat nervous and erratic. The angel number 27. There is a passive aspect to the number 2, which suggests that it may be a good idea to let ego take a back seat. The number 2 in angel number 27 represents an essential part of the manifesting process, which is known as the act of allowing. Number 7 is a highly spiritual number that involves introspection, intuition, spiritual awareness, and higher understanding. We are likely to develop empathic and psychic abilities. The angel number 27, resonating on higher spiritual frequencies to which we can align ourselves for the greater good of everyone. Grenville Kleiser says about November 27, there is a large life for you. Force of will is not sufficient to rid you of such tenacious faults as anger, worry, fear, and discontent. Your remedy is to substitute superior thoughts. Set before yourself a great life purpose. Regularly substitute harmony for anger, peace for worry, confidence for fear, and agreeableness for discontent. As the expulsive power of right ideas becomes clear to you, desirable habits will easily be made to take the place of old ones. Open your mind and heart to great and noble thoughts, and your character will assume new strength and significance. The remedy for your faults is not repression, but substitution. Live daily upon an exalted mental plane, and there will come to you constantly increasing opportunities. What an amazing thought. What an amazing guy he is. Live daily upon an exalted mental plane, and there will come to you constantly increasing opportunities. Oh, I take my hat off to Grenville Kleiser. Okay, the Theosophical Society for the 27th of November says, we must take you, and you must see yourself as you are, not as the ideal human image which our emotional fancy always projects for us upon the glass. Now, where's my... Here it is. I need this. Okay, the birthday book says, those born on this day have a flair for work among those of alien races. They can bridge the barriers of creed and colour, find links of genuine human understanding, and inspire confidence. Missionaries, interpreters, students of anthropology are under very favourable influences. A partner will be chiefly notable for the advantageous effects of the partnership. And in 365 things to know, we've got what is respiration. Good Lord. Respiration is the process by which oxygen is taken to the blood and carbon dioxide and water vapour taken out of it. In other words, breathing. We discussed earlier on January the 28th the work of lungs in land animals and gills in fish in performing this very important function. Duh. Perhaps in first aid you have learned to give artificial respiration to somebody who has been pulled out of the water. What you are doing here is to get the lungs working again by doing the job which the diaphragm does in normal breathing. The diaphragm is a strong muscle across the bottom of the rib cage. When you breathe out, you tighten this muscle so that you squeeze the air out of your lungs. When you breathe in, there is a bigger area inside your ribs because the diaphragm drops, so air goes in through your nostrils to fill it. Another kind of artificial respiration, illustrated here, is the mouth-to-mouth method. Well, they're pretty corny drawings, so I won't hold them up in front of the camera. Hey, listen. I hope you listened. That was the end of November 27, and I hope that it's going to help you to have some good ideas about today and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm going to see you again in a minute. I'm going to do part 2 of November 27 because I'm getting organised. As you know, Giant's Tarot is a work in progress. So I'm getting organised and better at being able to give you some sacred writings. So I love you. I do. See you soon. Bye.